Hello, this is Linda Willow Roberts from I'm a Manifestor Facebook page, Linda Willow Roberts YouTube, and roberts.linda. You can find me on my website, lindawillowroberts.com.au. And I just thought I'd pop on and just pull a couple of cards and let's just have a little bit of fun. It's the full moon tomorrow night, and I just wanted to just pop on and have a little bit of fun and pull some cards for some people. Now, remember, you can book my services on my services tab at lindawillowroberts.com.au. You can also put a comment down where you're from, and we'll have a look. And maybe put your star sign, what your star sign is down, so we can have a look at how the full moon is affecting you. Put your name down, where you're from, and please be a liker of the page. I'm not seeing any comments come through yet. I suppose they will in a minute. The second thing is, if anybody comments underneath that isn't me, they're not aligned with me. They're hackers. They're trying to get your money and ask you to email them. So please block them if you can. Are there any comments? Let's have a look. Nobody's commenting at the moment. I might just pull a couple of cards. I'm not seeing anybody's comments. So, all destinations. Tina Grant. Is this now? Yes, it is now. Ness Hill. Okay, Aries, thank you. Yes, we've got people commenting, so don't forget to like the page, share this live feed. Let's have a look. We're doing it in full moon in Scorpio. It hasn't made us have a look at where we are in our life, who we want to be, what our purpose is to be here on this earth, why we've picked to be here, and what it is that we're going to see in the future for us. It's like clean the slate, get rid of all the dead wood, anything toxic that's in your life that's not serving your highest good. So let's move forward. Okay. Ness said, I am a Scorpio, Corey is an Aries, thank you. So put your name down, where you're from. Is that you, Tanya Dixon? I haven't seen you on here for years. That's what it feels like. So put your name down, where you're from, but also please put your star sign, because it's a full moon tomorrow and it's in Scorpio. So no, you did not. Okay, let's have a look. Ness Hill. Ness, what do you need to know for your highest good? Let's go, Spirit. Let's start using the I'm a Manifestor Magical Oracle cards to see what Ness needs to know about this Scorpio full moon and how it's affecting her, and what clues that we can give her and tips to help work through stuff. Let's have a look. Ness, what do you need to know? Ness, you need to know to own your shit, my dear. That's the card that came up for you. She's standing on stage and she's going, I am a manifestor. There's an Ankh there and a couple of guides, and an Ankh is life force. But Ness, you need to stand and know that the knowledge and the experience that you have is who you are. So their Spirit's saying to you, own your knowledge, own your wisdom, and let it ripple out from you. And that's where you need to be in this full moon. Okay, who else have we got? Let me just scroll down. Vicky Gibson says, hi, I'm from Lemon Tree Passage and Scorpio. See, Scorpio full moons. I wonder how it's affecting you, Vicky, because being Scorpio, and it's a Scorpio full moon, and it's quite a really good manifesting full moon. And it's a full moon, I think it's about 1:30 tomorrow. So let's have a look, Vicky. What do you need to know for your highest good to work with this full moon and manifest the crap out of it? Let's say that. Okay, letting go. So anything, Vicky, that you are wanting to manifest, letting go is, in this card, in this manifesting deck, is like putting all your dreams, wishes, desires up to the universe and say, Spirit, I now give this to you. Please bring it back to me for my highest good. So anything that you want to do, don't forget, partner with Spirit. Ask Spirit, please bring it in for my highest good. And Vicky, try and get rid of the thought of what it is that you're trying to manifest, what it looks like. Let Spirit, and give them enough room to bring it back to you, to how it's going to be beneficial for you. Remember, if something's not working now, it's because there's something better coming. Okay, who else have we got? Tina Grant, I thought I missed. I'm an Aquarius in Launceston. Aquarius at the moment are struggling a little bit, Tina. They're not knowing which way to go forward. There's been a couple of options for you out there. Let's have a look to see what Spirit wants to say to you. And there's heaps fell out. It's like you just don't know where to put yourself. So let's have a look. And funny enough, the full moon card did fall out, but I'm going to shuffle them, Tina, just to see what information. So I put your name down, where you're from, and put what star sign you're in. And if anybody comments on the page that's not from here, let's block them. Let's report them straight up. Okay, let's have a look. Tina, what do you need to know for your highest good? Career, Tina, it's all about your work, what you want to do, what is soul work for you. Excuse me. So this isn't my job. This is my lifestyle. This is my life purpose. This is what gives me energy. This is drives me. This is what I'm passionate about. And Tina, that's where you're stepping in. Once you step into somewhere, I'm going to spin my mocha bar. Once you step into, excuse me, what it is that you want to do that rocks your world, everything else falls into place. So it's about you finding that niche. And I think that you're nearly there. There's just something missing. Maybe you're going to move roles a little bit. Maybe that's what's going to happen. So that's where you are at the moment and what's in your energy field. Diane says, I'm from Queensland and I'm a Virgo. Diane, you're a hard worker, but you're very loyal. And, you know, you follow Leo, and I don't mean you follow us, but you're Leo, then Virgo. And so you're still quite outright, but you are a hard worker. So what do you need to know, Diane, for your highest good? Let's have a look. What do you need to know for your highest good? Let's have a look. You've got the home card, home where the heart is. But Diane, this doesn't just mean home. Diane, this means, you know, the home, the inner home. Like I'm a Leo and I don't have a ruling planet. I have a ruling star, you know, and I've got to find and had to connect back into the alignment of who I am, to that person that's within, mind, body and soul holistically, Diane. So you need to come back to you. And I really think that you need to bring your thoughts back to you and be a little bit more about you and your home and relaxing and feeling that peace and that you know, that strength within. And Diane, I think that this full moon is helping you come back to home, and I think that's what that's about. Natasha is from Sydney and she's a Leo. Hi Natasha, a fellow Leo. I love us. I'm a Leo Sag. So you get fire with me. And Natasha, you know, we are, what I just said, we don't have a ruling planet. You know, we're a star. We're out on our own, and it really takes, you know, I suppose that wisdom to acknowledge that we're not a planet. You know, that we're a star. Okay, let's have a look. Natasha, what do you need to know for your highest good? So please share this live feed, like the page, comment. The more that you comment on my posts, the more that you continue to see them. We've got some exciting things coming up. And you know, you can purchase the I'm a Manifestor Magical Oracle cards at my website, which is scrolling under here, lindawillowroberts.com.au. Okay, Natasha, what do you need to know for your highest good, especially around this full moon in Scorpio? Let's have a look. Sacred place. You know, this is what I was just talking to Diane about. This is like finding that sacred place that this woman is, she's under the lotus. She's connecting. And Natasha, for the full moon, so the full moon's not until tomorrow, so you've got plenty of time to connect in. You're a Leo. Pull in that energy, that light from spirit. Bring it up from the earth star chakra, right up through all your galactic chakras. Connect to the light that is spirit and go, anchor me. Bring all the shards left behind by me. Ground me. Bring my thought process to me. Be still and just let that happen, and that is your sacred place, and that's where you're at, Natasha, which is a lovely place, connecting back into who you are. Let's have a look. Who have we got next? Jess. Jess is from Adelaide, and she's a Virgo Libra Cup. Oh, Cups. So you can go either way. I think that you're a bit more of a Virgo than you are. I know that you're fair-minded and very balanced, but you're like routines. I just think that your Virgo comes through a lot more, Jess, but let's have a look at what Spirit wants for you. So don't forget to put your name down, where you're from, like this live feed, share it, and put down what star sign you are tonight so that we can have a look. Chew the fat together. Jess, Virgo, Libra, Cusp, what do you need to know? What does she need to know, Spirit? So I'm the postman. I'm delivering messages. Love. Oh, Jess, this is a nice card to get. This is the love card. So on there's 2 Mandarin ducks. I know that because of the green on the card you can't see because I have a green screen. But this is on this Mandarin ducks, which is what we use when we're bringing in love with feng shui. But it's a pair of everything. It's like 2 doves, 2 candles. Archangel Shamiel is on there. You've got Cupid on there. And it's not just love with other people or somebody else. It's also about being in that loving place. Maybe at the moment that you just love everything, that's a really good place to be, is when, you just love being alive. And so that's, Jess, that's the card that you've got. And dealing with the Scorpio moon at this point in time, it's Scorpio's deep thinkers. They have their dark side, but even with love, you can play, and you can use that, Jess, to play with love, to let out your secrets, your fantasies, and those sorts of things. So this is a really good moon to do that with. Okay, I just lost everybody. Then it just flicked up really quick, so I'm going back up. Tanya Dixon. Tanya Dixon is a Pisces sun, New Zealand. Yes, it's me. Tanya Dixon hasn't been on here. I'm so glad I'm seeing people I haven't seen for so bloody long on here, because if you don't comment and like things on the page all the time, the algorithms, you do lose us. Okay, Tanya Dixon, what do you need to know for your highest good? Working with the Scorpio full moon. I love full moons because you can manifest with them. It's when everybody goes troppo. If they haven't dealt with the purge, and they haven't let go and released and evolved, and they haven't cleared out and worked on their stuff, they still go troppo. Me, I'm just a little dip now. But, some things do turn up and bite me on their backside, and I have to actually acknowledge them, work with them, and move forward. So let's have a look, Tanya. Where are you at in the manifesting world? Look, you just got 3 out, Tanya, because you haven't been on here for such a long time. I'm going to share these 3 cards with you. You got open door. Okay, so the door is open for you to move forward freely. The only thing that would ever stop you moving through an open door would be fear. So release fear. The jigsaw puzzle. See, Spirit's been up there working, Tanya, putting everything together for you, and the jigsaw puzzle that is your life, and surroundings by good people, loving people, people that are there for your highest good, people that are there not for anything other than they just are. And it's positive, and they get you, and they don't try and change you, and they move and grow with you. And it's a really beautiful time for you. So, Tanya, that open door, go for it, girl. All right, let's have a look. We've got Kylie, evening high from Moorabara, Taurus. Taurus. I wonder how you're faring with this Scorpio moon that's coming up, because sometimes Tauruses are a little bit stubborn, but that's good because you're really, really reliable. I'm not saying anything bad, but when Scorpio comes up, it's bringing up to the surface things that you need to move, and it's bringing up things and showing you where you need to go. So, Kylie, it could be a little bit of a double-edged sword. There could have been some good things, and there could have been some dark things that have come up that you know that you need to shift and leave behind. So let's have a look. Kylie, for your highest good, what does Spirit want you to know? Prosperity. Look at that, Kylie. That's the prosperity. It is green when there's no green screen behind it. The prosperity card. See, the person is on the card and there's all that energy spinning around them. Now, remember, prosperity, money, abundance, manifesting, it's just energy. And you just need to, this is your end of your cord. You just need the other end and have the same wattage, vibration to fit together. And that is what manifesting is about. Okay, you just need it to click together to, you know, you might be the positive charge, you just need the negative charge to fit it together. So it's just, that's what prosperity is. It's being in the energy, that sweet spot with the energy spinning around you, and you feeling confident, content, and know that you deserve and that you've done the work and that you're open and receptive to the abundance of the universe, and you are allowed to receive, not for any reason other than you exist. You've done the work. Spirit has you in line for the prosperity. That is really, really good, really lucky for you at this point in time. So focus on the money. You know, make sure that you balance the giving, the receiving, that you respect your bills, that you pay for them. Thank you, Spirit, for giving me the money to pay my bills. You know, when I'm thinking about prosperity and abundance, Kylie, I'm thinking about being free. Having the freedom to do what I want when I want, have the freedom to be in service to Spirit and to help as many people as I can. So it's all about prosperity is the freedom that it will give you. See if you can tap into that thought process and feel it, and especially around this next couple of days with this full moon. Hope that helped you, love. And, you know, any of these messages that I'm giving each person, they listen to them, because there could be a message in there for you, or something tweak, or an idea, or you hear a word and you Google that and then that sends you to meet that person, and all sorts of things. This is how synchronicity works. Okay, we've got Natasha. Would love a card. I never watched these. I didn't even click on this. It just popped up. Natasha. Ta-da! I popped up. It's the full moon. I'm a Leo. So this is not, I'm not crazy. This is when I'm manifesting. I really ride the wave to manifest for my highest good. We should put your Tina said, about an hour ago, I got spiritual teacher from your cards, and then I popped up. That's so funny, Tina. Okay, so Natasha, what do you need to know for your highest good? These are the manifesting cards. They are my own cards. We manifest with the full moon. So let's have a look and see what's going to help you. And it's like a clue. I'm like a postman. Spirit's bringing in the messages. They're guiding me to where I'm going to pull for you. And we're partnering with Spirit for your highest good. Let's have a look. We've got finding passion. Now, this card is finding passion. There's people on there doing different hobbies, different things. So when it's finding passion, it's not just about finding passion with somebody else. It's finding the passion of life. It's finding the things that rock your world, the things that you love to do, loving life. It's about stepping into the feeling. So, Natasha, when we're manifesting, we're not after a person, place, or thing. We're after the feeling. And the easiest way to go from lack to have is gratitude. And then to be in the grateful space, we need to have a passion for life and do things and feel things that we're passionate about. So if you can find the things that you're passionate about, do more of that, then you'll find the connection, and Spirit will just plug you straight into that. And that's that's us using or working with Spirit. And they help us find the gap in the game. You know, we don't just have car parking angels. We have Spirit there to help us with everything. So anything that we need help with, we have to use our free will and ask Spirit, come in and please help us. So, Natasha, ask Spirit to help you find the passion in life again, and then you'll start vibrating at a different level and attract more of those feelings that you have. It's just how it works. It's just how it flows. So it's my favorite subject. So I hope that, and especially around the full moon, because the full moon has so much, it moves the tides in the world. we're so full of like liquid ourselves. No wonder it affects us. So we can use that. Go out, have a full moon bath. Just stand there and bring in and ask for the full moon to bring in its energy to help you manifest with. Help me find the passion of life. Help me find things that make me feel passionate. And then start looking to do those things yourself, old hobbies that you love doing. And then you step into that, and then automatically things start moving and the doors start opening and synchronicities happen. It's like being on a bloody magic carpet ride, and you go from synchronicity to synchronicity, and you just think, this is wonderful. I can just see the magic in the ordinary. And why I say that, and I'm not full of shit, is that's how it's worked for me. The first half of my life was crap, and then I've changed it and I've stepped into that, and I've got those feelings and I've found those passions, and I've done things that rock my world. And that's where you really need to be in, and especially around a full moon, is like, okay, this is when you can anchor in that energy. You know, you can have a bath and just lay in that. You can put crystals outside. You can lay outside. You can go and get in the ocean, into your own spa, whatever it is. Get into that water energy and bring in the moon energy, because the moon really affects water. You want to release something and let it go. Make sure you're drinking and hydrating and flush it out of you, because water has a memory. I hope that helps you. Tina, I read your comment. Sorry, darling. Emma Radden. Hello, Emma. Scorpio from Launceston. I know you're a Scorpio, and you're a lovely Scorpio too. And it's a Scorpio full moon. So whether there's a shift happening with you, Emma, and you remember that you're very deep as a Scorpio person, and also have a look at your moon sign. So yes, we're reading the sun sign, which is Scorpio, but you also have a rising and a moon sign. So your moon sign is generally about your inner life, your emotions and things like that. But on the outside of things, for you to have your sun sign is Scorpio, then let's have a look at what you can manifest with this full moon. There may be a couple of decisions coming up for you, Emma. I probably wouldn't make a decision this side of the full moon. I would probably give it like a week. You know, if anybody asks you to do something or you're not sure about something, say, I need time to think about it. I'll get back to you next week. I'm sorry, I'm really busy, or something like that, you know. But let's have a look. What do you need to know, Emma, for your highest good? Let's have a look. Shine. Shine, M, shine. So the shine card, it's not just about you shining for your benefit, although that's what we're here to do. You know, we're part star, we're part of the universe. That's who we are. There's a light inside. You've got to recognize that. Now, I know you, Emma, and I really know that you downplay your abilities and your intelligence and who you are, because that's not how we're brought up. We're not brought up to be on stage out there and just like, look at me. That's your mindset. What spirit, when you partner with them, Emma, and they want you to shine, they don't want you to shine for your ego. They want you to shine because if you can do it, other people can do it. And if people can see your hard times and then see how hard you've worked for something and know your experience and your wisdom, and they can see your growth or your downtime, you know, because we're all human, even though that, you know, I've done this for 30, 35 years, I still have down days. So, but your ability to shine and show people what you can do and step into who you really are inside, then ripples out to other people around you, and it benefits them because they can see you have worked through things and made decisions for yourself, and they can see that if you can do it, other people can. It's stepping into the light. It's saying, hey, I have this ability. I'm going to do this and I'm going to back myself. And Emma, that's really where you're at the moment. But you when you shine and you back yourself, everybody else around you feels it because they can feel the light coming off you. So don't play it small, sweetie. Okay, Rebecca. Hi, yes, be careful, spammers. I'd love a card if drawn. I wish, Rebecca, you'd said where you were from and what star sign. I hope you put another comment. Okay. Let's have a look. We've got Linda here. Hello, Linda. Hello, Linda. I like another Linda. I'm a Pisces from Cairns. My relationship just ended this year. Is the clearing space for something better, please, and thank you. Sorry that you've had a relationship breakdown that you've had, but and you're a Pisces. Pisces this year were really up for changes. Just let me have a look. I just want to just flick through the predictions I did, and I just happen to have them here. And I just can't find Pisces. There's all sorts of things here except for what I'm looking for. And I thought, oh, that'd be cool if I could just have a look. I've got Gemini, Virgo, Aries, Taurus. Nope. And it's not here. Sorry about that. But I really think, Pisces, what you were going to do, Linda, this year, Pisces, we're going to rework stuff. I just want to think for a second. You're dreamy, I always say that spirit moves something for our growth. So when we're dealing with spirit, Linda, it's for our growth. It helps us evolve. We learn our lessons, we move through. But when we break up with a relationship, we need to do it in the right way. So now this is I'm going to pull you a card in a minute, but I just wanted to touch base with you on this. Now, what I mean is when we end a relationship ends, we need to do it in the right way. We need to go through the process that we go through. It's a letting go process. And we feel sad, and then we don't understand, and then we give ourselves time, and then we have pity parties, and then we can get a bit angry because we're feeling a little bit let down or irritated with ourselves for continuing when we shouldn't have, maybe. And then we need to do some processes. We need to write down the hurt and start the forgiveness process, because it lightens our heart, and the unforgiveness that we move forward, whether it be for ourselves or somebody else, really can stop our progress. So when we end a relationship, Linda, you really need to do the process of letting that go and releasing it and clearing it and doing the purge when it's the right time for you. But it does need to be done, and it does help you so much. By letting out stuff, you make room for new stuff. So make sure before you start calling something else in that you've done the healing and the releasing that you need to do enough, so you've changed your vibration so that somebody new comes in with a newer vibration on how you have evolved, and you're not repeating patterns. I hope that makes sense. All right, let's have a look. Linda. So I'm using the I'm a Manifestor Magical Oracle cards, and let's have a look for Linda. What do you need to know? What energy are you working with? And we're going to give you some tips to help you navigate through this full moon phase, and what is it that you can work with to help you manifest for your highest good. Let's have a look. Okay, so I got the spiritual teacher up. So that's what came up. So, Linda, you may well be spiritually minded and helping other people, but, there are people available to help you develop spiritually, and part of this letting go and bringing something else in is being shown how to do it. You know, I'm a theta healer. I can remove blocks and patterns. And even though I've been doing this for 30, 35 years, I still ask for help from my peers and from my teachers and from people that I can, that helps me move through, so I really clean stuff out. So if you're looking for somebody you don't know, I'm available, of course, at lindawillowroberts.com.au, and you can book a service there. But if you know somebody that can help you and that can work with you in your area, that comes recommended, you know, make sure that you're always getting somebody that's qualified, certified. You know, I've studied this stuff for a long time. I'm a certified medium. I've travelled around the world. I've studied at Arthur Findlay College. I've been laid in the sarcophagus in the King's Chamber in the Great Pyramid in Giza. What else have I done? Oh, I've been all sorts of places. I've had private access into Stonehenge. I've been into the cave where John wrote the Book of Revelations. I've been to all different places all around the world and continually upgrading. So make sure that when you're getting a spiritual teacher, that it's somebody that's recommended to you, and it's somebody that is constantly upgrading and constantly moving with new energies and constantly working on themselves. If you have a spiritual teacher or a mentor that says, I've got the goods and I've never needed to do anything else, they're full of shit. So I hope that's helped you. Melina. Hello, can I have a reading about what I need to know about tomorrow, please? Well, Melina, we're using the I'm a Manifestor Magical Oracle cards. If you would like a card, please be a like of the page, share this live feed, put down your name, where you're from, and your star sign. Just let's have a look at everybody's star signs. Okay, Melina. Now, we're going to ask Spirit. So we're pulling a card for your highest good to help you know what you're manifesting or what the energy is around you at the moment. So let's have a look, Melina, for Scorpio's full moon tomorrow. What do you need to know for your highest good? Not necessarily answering your question, but Spirit's in control here. So let's have a look at what Spirit's telling you, and I hope it resonates with you. You know, I just talk off the top of my head and hope it resonates. Let's have a look. We've got the career card. So that would tell me that you're going to walk forward in your life purpose. Now, when that happens and when you do something that you're here to do, this is why you're here on earth to do this time around, everything else falls into place. Okay, you've got energy around you, you've got money, you've got time, you're content. So make sure when you're manifesting a career, a job, or your life purpose, that is going to give you the feelings that you want to have. So it has to match that feeling that you have now. So if it's about a job for tomorrow and it's about a career, start thinking about how it's going to feel like to do that. And if that is for your highest good, that is where you will be. Okay, let's have a look. We've got Rebecca, Virgo, New Zealand. Love a card, please. Hope all is well for you. Hi, Rebecca. I'm really good, actually. Do you know I've been working on my thymus gland this week? So I did a bit of research and I've been activating it and tapping it every day because I just felt like that's, you know, when you start reading stuff and you start researching and you start learning, you know, I don't really have a lot of patience for reading. I have ADHD and a couple of other learning things, and I don't take them on board, books. But I've been into my audio books and I've been reading a few more books and clearing stuff as I'm doing it. So it's working well for me at the moment, and I really feel a good energy around me. I'm feeling that sense of freedom as well, which I love. That's my sweet spot. That's my manifesting spot, is when I'm feeling free. As soon as I'm feeling contained, and it's not like, I'm sorry, I will get back to you, Rebecca. This is not all about me. You know, COVID didn't just make me, it didn't make me feel like I was trapped. That was not it. My headspace was what was making me trapped. The ability to move in synchronicity with spirit, and I was listening to humans rather than spirit in my decision making, and that's never served me well. And I need to be in the spiritual flow. When I step off the spiritual train, everything turns to shit. As soon as I'm on the spiritual train, it just flows well. So let's have a look. Rebecca, what do you need to know for your highest good? This is fun. I haven't done this for ages. And it's the full moon tomorrow. Let's have a look. Rebecca, what do you need to know for your highest good? Sacred place, that's come up twice now. Now I'm wondering if sacred place come up twice for a Virgo or if it's a different one. But anyway, this is the sacred place. You can't quite see it because of the green screen, but she's sitting there aligned, tapped into that lotus above her. That is where you're needing to be in this Scorpio full moon energy. And I'm like this, it's like the lotus, like you are connected, Rebecca. It's like mind, body, and soul holistically aligned and really anchoring into the energy of spirit. It's beautiful. It's where, your sacred space is sometimes where you go. It's back to basics. So after things have been a little bit rocky, and then you start working on yourself again, and you go through the meditation and trying to still your mind and stuff like that. When you get into that space and you align, that's when you start, the phoenix comes up and starts pulling you, and out go your wings and you're ready to soar again. So the sacred place is really align, really connect in to that spirit that's in you. I think that that's something that 2021 is upped my ante with. I'm not just connecting with spirit. I'm not just connecting with the creator, the universe. I'm actually feeling that them in me and allowing the connection. And I think that moving with these new energies into 2021 is finding that in you and then allowing that connection to really anchor into you. And Rebecca, that's really lovely when you find that. So really find that in you and then anchor it in. Oh, Simone, love your lives, Linda. Would love a card. Aquarius, New South Wales. I love you too, Simone. Aquarius, I think Aquarius been having a bit of a rough go. It's really hard sometimes to make some decisions when there's not good options out there for you. So, okay, let's have a look. Simone, what do you need to know for your highest good? Now, be a liker of the page, please comment, share this live feed, but also put down your name, where you're from, and your star sign. Excuse me, I nearly hiccuped then. Okay, so Aquarius, what do you need to know, Simone, for your highest good to help you manifest with the full moon tomorrow? Oh, that's beautiful. That's the love card. That's love. So love is surrounding you. So you can call in Archangel Shamael. You can imagine that there's rose quartz light around you. You can work with the feng shui to bring in love, peony flowers. That's not how you say them. My pronunciation's crap. Mandarin ducks. But the love that's surrounding you is from inside you, Simone. So I'm not surprised that you have this card, because that in essence is who you are. So when you ripple that love out from you, and the love that you have for other people, and the compassion and the empathy and those feelings that you have, that's going to come back to you. See, whatever you do, for spirit sees, they see everything. The universe sees everything. And when you have that inside you, they will mirror that. And they see what we do, and they see what you do, and they will always come back and bring you more of that. That's just wonderful. I hope that's helped you. Would you say the cards are the best? Thank you. Melina said, I'm Sagittarius from Brisbane, would love a card. Melina, I gave you one, I think. Sagittarius. I'm a Sag moon. So we're like fire signs. Like, who else is on there? Let's have a look. Tanya, please put down where you're from. Leo, Tassie. There you go. I'm a Leo. No, I'm a Leo, Sag. Fire sign. So let's have a look. Tanya, Leo and Tassie. So Leos, how is it affecting us at the moment with the full moon? I can feel the energy. It's rising up. I can feel it building. I always feel things probably 2 weeks before everybody else. So I did go into a stage of searching my soul, searching within me for confirmation of why I'm here. So I questioned a little bit about myself in the last couple of weeks, and Spirit has they have not wavered because I trust them 100%. And like I said, when I'm on my spiritual path, I'm on my, in my sweet spot, in the flow, and they have not disappointed. They have shown me so many signs, so much clarity, and have given me so much in the last couple of weeks, and to confirm that I was on the right path, that I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. And I trust that Spirit will align me with whatever I need in my life, and I thank them for all the lessons and everything. So Tanya, I wouldn't be shocked if you weren't having a few revelations the last couple of days. So let's have a look. So everybody knows that I'm using the I'm a Manifestor Magical Oracle cards. They're my own cards. They're available at lindawillowroberts.com.au. But at the moment, we're trying to find out what Tanya needs to know for her highest good. What do you need to know? Let's have a look. Finding passion. This has come up twice now. Finding passion. So finding passion isn't just with passion with another person, although that can be really nice, and especially with a Scorpio full moon. Wow, that'll rock your world. But finding passion is also finding the things that you love to do. And normally they're hobbies and they're things that you wanted to do or loved doing when you were a child, and now you've forgotten about them. On the card, when I created these cards, I said to my girlfriend, what are you passionate about? And she went, horse riding. And I went, what? I've known you for 30 years and I've never known you once to go horse riding. She said, I absolutely love it. And I went, why don't you do it? And she went, I don't know. So we forget about the things that we love doing, and life gets in the way. But the more that we do the things that we love doing, and then we start feeling like that we're loving life again, and we're enjoying our space and who we are, and the things that fit with us, that rock our souls, that gives us energy, that lights up our eyes, then Spirit will bring more of that. It's just like a connection to a PowerPoint, Your PowerPoint's got to fit to get in. When you plug it in and the electricity starts to work and the lights come on. And so when you feel passionate about something, Tanya, then Spirit is going to find that plug to plug into that feeling. And so that's where you're at the moment. It's find the hobbies and the things that you love doing. Somebody said to me a long time ago, I think I split up maybe with my second husband. I've only been married twice. That sounded really bad. My second husband, and they said, why don't you get some hobbies or find some hobbies? And I thought, I don't even know what I like doing. So it took me a little while, and I started painting and doing photography and, put me in a garden full of bumblebees and flowers, and I'll be out there with my phone or a camera, fiddle farting around, taking photos, because that's that brings me joy. And that doesn't cost me any money. So you don't necessarily, Tanya, have to find things that are going to cost you money. But, they could. I can go outside and a rainbow just rocks my world, and I just love it. I'm out there with the camera trying to get pictures of it. And I paint with resin, and I haven't done that for a little while. And I really love the movement of the colours and what I can see in them. So whatever you do to find passion in your life is going to benefit you, and Spirit will feel how you feel about life, and they will replicate that feeling for you. So, Tanya, that's what you need to be doing, especially around this full moon, is finding the things and finding passion and the things that you love doing. And even if you're not very well or you're by yourself, I play a game on my computer. I've got sisters that do Sudoku. There's things that you can do to help you. But there's also, you can meditate, you can be still, you can write. There's lots and lots of things that you can do to lighten the load sometimes. So I hope that helped you. Okay. Oh, I've missed everybody. Hang on. Oh, wow. Okay, we've got a Terry Bryan on here that's asking people to send them friend requests right now for your accurate reading. These are scammers. Please, somebody report them, please. I'm going back out. This Terry Bryan is commenting on everybody's. So just make sure that you're blocking them. Don't read them. Don't answer to them. He's just hammering everybody. Sorry, people. Sorry, peeps. Okay, Rebecca O'Sullivan from New Zealand. Kia ora. I'd love a message if drawn to me. Virgo in New Zealand. Okay, let's have a look. Another hardworking Virgo person. Let's have a look. What do you need to know for your highest good? And what are you working with this Scorpio full moon and the energies? Let's have a look. Belief. Some belief work, Rebecca. So you can see on this card that there's me. And there's my guides. They're actually my guides behind me, by the way. I've actually, if you can see the middle Indian man, the Native American man, I've got a photo that I've taken of some trees, and he's in the trees. And the wizard's in the trees, and you can see him. And I've got the owl. We've got the flower of life, but we've also got a staircase up the back. There is a staircase. If you can't imagine anything else about spirit and believe that your ancestors and all your guides are behind you, you're not alone, Rebecca. You are not alone. You have thousands of ancestors and guides and animals behind you. You are never alone. And the belief card is spirit wanting you to have or try and believe that they're with you. And there's a transparent, if you could imagine, there's a transparent staircase to there. But, I've seen the other realm with my naked eye. I've seen it. It looks like a heat haze, but it's horizontal. And it sort of looks a little bit like a water substance, but it's more translucent than that. Somebody said, is it like the Stargate? And I went, no, the Stargate looks too dense. This is just a heat haze, but with a little bit like water. And they're in another vibration to us. So there's not a here or there. And I know we said as below, as above, as below. But our ancestors are in another vibration. Our passed over loved ones are in another vibration. The angels are in another vibration. The creator is in, I'm a theta healer, so I go through the 7 planes of existence to go up to our creator. And you go through all different layers of the universe. So I've had confirmation after confirmation after confirmation that I am not alone, that I'm with my spirit guides, that my ancestors, the angelic realm, I'm into the planets with Syria and the Pleiades and those sorts of things. Rebecca, you're not on your own. You have many people around you. If you need clarity to boost your belief, ask spirit for some clarity in big ways, in a big bloody sign. I'm a Leo, you're a Virgo, You're busy doing stuff. So you don't spend a lot of time having a stillness about you because you like the routine and stuff, and you're a very earthy person. So ask Spirit to make sure and give you a sign and make sure that it's a big sign that I don't bloody miss. And then stay present to be able to see it. And I think that that's going to help you with your belief that you're not alone. So I hope that helps you. Donna Campbell, hello. Libra here. Love a card, please, Linda. You're very welcome. I hope somebody reported the people that are hacking into here, trying to get you to email them and for very accurate readings, and then they'll need some money, honey, and we're not interested in that. We're just here with love and light and just chatting and helping one another. So, okay, Donna, what do you need to know for your highest good with the Scorpio moon? Yeah, you know, I think that you have got some Scorpio traits there, Donna. I'm feeling like this inner, you're very deep, very, very deep. And I really feel like, yeah, you're a bit of an introvert. I'm feeling the Scorpio cusper thing happening there. So let's have a look. What do you need to know? You might be really feeling the moon at the moment, Donna. Feng Shui. That's the Feng Shui card, which looks really funny because the green screen, the rest of it's green, but it's the Feng Shui card. Now on this, the Feng Shui, you can see the yin and the yang. You can see the directions, the dragon, the wind chimes, see the breeze in that window, that the curtain. That's about decluttering and but getting back into the flow, Donna. And I think that that's what it's about. I think that Spirit wants you to get back the balance of and the flow. I just feel like there's something's out of balance with you. I feel like that you need to clear the clutter, mind, body, and soul, physically and mentally. Like clear the clutter away. Just deal with facts, balance stuff. I think that that's really going to help you in the next, and what's coming up. And remember that after the full moon, it's 3 days before, 3 days after. I feel it 2 weeks before. You can feel things changing. So Donna, really work with the elements, work with placement, make sure that you're decluttering, but make sure that there's a balance to what you're doing in all areas of your life. I hope that helps you. We have Cheryl. I would love a card, Scorpio from Perth, WA. Scorpio with a Scorpio full moon. Cheryl, let's have a look. Cheryl, for you being a Scorpio with a Scorpio full moon, it's a wonder you're not giggling to yourself and having your own little party, Cheryl, because I really feel like that this is giving you some extra energy maybe. Let's have a look. Dreaming. This is the card that you got, Cheryl. You got the dreaming card. So how to manifest in the Scorpio full moon with the dreaming. Your dreams are going to be very prophetic. Try and remember them, have your dream journal, blah, blah, blah. But when I'm manifesting and the dreaming card comes up, Cheryl, I daydream. But I don't daydream about a person, place, or thing. I daydream about the feeling I want to feel. It's like tapping into that little daydreamy, and just thinking, if you were laying in the sun. Now, I'm in Tasmania at the moment, so it's starting to get cold. So if I want to trip and I want to feel free, then I will daydream the sun hitting my face and the excitement of knowing that I'm going to go and see something new. So whatever you want to manifest, Cheryl, when you're using the dreaming card, yes, the dreams will help you get to the steps that you need to see. That's about daydreaming and daydreaming the feelings of what it is that you're wanting to manifest. I hope that helps you. Okay, who have we got next? Christy Lee. Hi, Linda. Gemini Sun, Virgo Moon, and Taurus Ascending. Here from Adelaide. What a pot of different things, Gemini. So you have the twins, the oppositions, the Virgo and the Taurus. And you're in a Scorpio full moon. Christy. You know, you're good with communication with the Gemini, and you're good and social. And the Virgo is like, you know, you're a hard worker. The Taurus ascending, the Virgo moon. I'm going to look more at your Virgo moon, because Virgo is how you are emotionally. So that's your inner world. And how is this Scorpio moon affecting Virgos? You know, Scorpio could have you daydreaming a little bit, actually, the full moon, and where you're trying to stay focused and on track, you could be just going off with this daydreamy sort of energy, Christy, and you might find that hard as you're a bit of a doer. So in your relationship and in your emotional life, Virgo moon is structured and wants to know where they are in a relationship. We've got Scorpio, which is, you know, the secretive, the dark, there could be a little bit of emotional indecision or doubts, because out to black and white, maybe. Anyway, okay, let's have a look. For Christy, for your highest good, let's have a look. Let's have a look, Christy, for your highest good. Weight, there you go. That's the weight card. So you can see that Spirit is standing there on the crossroads. They've got the hand up and the light is red. On the card, I don't know if you can see, there's dragonflies. So when the weight comes up, Christy, it's not anything that you need to do externally. The dragonflies are on the card because there's a transformation happening. And the weight card is actually saying to you, you know, wait for divine timing, for the timing to be perfect for your highest good. So that's a really good card. I hope that helped you. We've got Rebecca Hodgkinson, Libra, love a card. Done. Let's have a look. Rebecca, what do you need to know for your highest good? Let's have a look. Don't forget to be a liker of the page, please. Please report or block anybody that, excuse me, harasses you from being on this page and under the comments, okay? Let's have a look. Rebecca, what do you need to know? 2 came up, so you're going to get them. A bit of an opposition. I wish that I could just... Rebecca, what do you think that you've won? What's been... That's what I feel like. Which card do you want? What are you going to win? I picked this one. But that's the card that came out first. This is the open door, Rebecca. So this means that whatever you've been working on is, and the spiritual connection that you have to this full moon is helping you come full circle, and the door is now open. This card, I don't know where that came from. This card is the protection card. So you've got the open door and the protection card, which is really, the open door is like freedom, moving through the door. It's the right timing for you. But then you have the protection card. So what I would suggest that you do is, moving through this open door, is say to Spirit, or tap into the full moon and put it out there and go, okay, Spirit, this open door is here for my highest good. Please protect me in every form as I move forward 24/7. As I leave the past behind, please bring back all outworn, please bring back all shards of me that has been left behind. And please ground and protect me in moving forward. So I don't think the protection is so much about you moving forward through the new door, the open door. I think the protection is making sure that you've left behind what you need to, and that you are protected as you move forward. I think that that's more of that, that moment, that there's a door open and it might come up, and the movement is in 2 weeks' time. So between now and the 2 weeks' time is the space, Rebecca, that I think that you need to go, okay, this is where I need to clear stuff. This is where I need to do my protection. This is, I'm getting ready to move into that space, if that makes sense. I hope that helps you. Who have we got next? We've got Kylie Gardner. Thanks so much. The moon mood resonates and love the message. Very welcome. Okay. Dee Bradley. Hi there, lovely. I'm a Taurus male. Hi, Dee. I haven't been on here for a while, so it's really lovely that you've popped on. Okay, Dee. Now, just make sure that you like and comment on some of the posts. Otherwise, the algorithms, you'll lose me and you won't see my posts again. So let's get back in touch and back liking the page again. Okay, so put your name down, where you're from, and your astrological sign, please, so that we can have a look at how it's going to affect you around the Scorpio new moon. Full moon, sorry. Hi there, lovely. I'm a Taurus. Now, Dee, I was just shuffling the cards and I dropped them. Do you know what I'm feeling like that this full moon is, how it's affecting you, or what you might feel like is, when we're juggling things, and if we drop one ball, everything sort of falls. That's where I feel like that you are at the moment. But if you don't give yourself a bit of a break and let them fall and then work from there, I really think that you probably at this point in time are needing a little bit of a rest, Dee. But let's have a look. What do we need to know for your highest good? Foundations card that you got. The foundation card is there. Look, see, there's a guy there with his shirt off because I needed a tradie with his shirt off just because I could. So they're working on their foundation. So, Dee, I think that you've been diligently working away on your solid foundation, and I think this is what this full moon is doing. It's actually helping you anchor in those energies, but don't forget to give yourself a break. Right, so your foundation is solid. So know that what you're doing is putting down a solid foundation. Elizabeth Ann said, may I have a card, please? Aquarius. Aquarians have been having a really hard time lately. Let's have a look. What do you need to know, Elizabeth Ann? And 2 flew out. Look at that. You've got the love card and the open door card. So I don't know how plainer that could be. You've got an open door and the love that's surrounding you. So you are surrounded with love. That's lovely, Elizabeth. And I don't think I need to even add to that. Carmen Foster, may I please have a card? I'm an Aries. You certainly can, Carmen. Let's have a look. You're an Aries, another fire sign. How are you going with the Scorpio moon at the moment? I think that you're actually liking it. I think that, Carmen, the thing that you feel at the moment is 1 minute you want to be around people and the next minute that you don't. And it's the Scorpio introvert, extrovert. I want to be around people, but I want to be by myself. And so I've been doing that a lot lately. If I go to visit somewhere or in a public place, I wanted to get there, but then I can't wait to get home. Love my own company. So I think that there's been a little bit of that, and it can be a little bit confusing for an Aries because you're passionate And I tell you what, tapping into this Scorpio full moon with the passion of Aries, it can really heat up things. Let's have a look. What do you need to know? Okay, foundation card again. These are solid foundations. You really worked hard to put down where you're going, what you're doing. It's not easy to put down a new foundation at any given time. And half the time when we're going through the transformation, we don't know that we're doing a new foundation until we're finally building up from that. So it's the work. It's the Colette Baron Reid has the chop wood card. It's the chopping wood, getting things done, doing what you have to do. And that's the foundation. And it's a solid foundation, Carmen. And Jackie, what have you said? Hi, Aquarius with moon in Aries would love a card, Linda. Aquarius with moon in Aries. Wow, you can be a bit fiery sometimes. You're independent and passionate all at the same time. And a chatterbox. Let's have a look. Let's have a look, Jackie. The Native American Shamanism card. Now that's connecting to Earth. So what do you need to do for this Scorpio full moon, Jackie, is really anchor into Earth, really connect into your ancestors, really bring in, the Native American Shamanism card. It's about the connection to everything. That there's not any, like I said before, there's not a here or there. It's connecting through your ancestors. It's the vision quest. It's calling in your ancestors in the dream state to show you the vision quest, what you need to see. It's seeing birds in flight. It's feeling the energy of Earth. It's being connected and seeing the ley lines and feeling them and the power and the vortexes and just the life that is on Earth, Jackie. And it's feeling that more now than you ever have felt. And the Scorpio full moon is really anchoring that into you, that you're going to feel gratitude, I think, for the world that's around you. So watch out for signs. Who haven't I done? I think I've done everybody that I can see here. Yeah, this Terry Bryan, he's just had a go at everybody, hasn't he? Sorry for that. Good morning, Karen O'Connor. Terry Bryan, I hope somebody has blocked you because, gee whiz, you've just harassed the crap out of everybody, all of my friends on my Facebook page. That's terrible. Okay, we've got Mari. How about for Cancer horoscope? Maria, sorry. Okay, let's have a look. So we've got a Cancer horoscope. Maria, I'm not even going to try and pronounce your name. Gonzalez, I can see. But let's have a look. For your highest good, what would you like? What would Spirit like? This is making me laugh. Not because of anything. I think the Cancer, let's have a look. What do you need to know? Finding passion, Maria. Finding passion and the thing that you love in life. So there's a painter there and there's somebody on a horse and there's kids at the beach. Finding passion and the love of life is like finding who we really are and being honest about what we love doing and what we like doing. And how that helps you manifest is you actually attract back to you what you once loved doing and you've forgotten and life's got in the way. So that would be really helpful for you to start doing some of the things that you love rather than some of the things that you have to do. Katrina says, My daughter is Pisces and wondering what to do tonight with the full moon. I'm Scorpio and feeling it. I would certainly clean. Now, like I said before, Katrina, that's a full moon tomorrow, so it's still building. So that's why it's bringing up things, and so we need to flush it out. Water's got a memory, so we need to hydrate a lot. If you can get into a bath and do releasing, it's nurturing. But it's powerful. You can turn it into manifesting. Okay. You're Scorpio and you're feeling it, I can imagine. So what's coming up from you? Doing some writing and releasing things. So when something comes up for you, I don't know if you've got my book or not. I've got in my book, I've got information there of how to release something. So if something comes up, you need to say, where is that in me? Where has that affected me? What has it triggered? When did something like that happen before? Okay. Then you write down how this happened and it made me feel like, and I now release all hurt and unforgiveness, and I now release that pattern and I let it go to spirit. So there needs to be the writing. It's more powerful than just words. It doesn't need to be burnt. You don't need to have any sort of big sort of ritual other than the intent. Okay, spirit, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to release some stuff. And then you keep releasing layer after layer after layer, and it becomes a bit of a process. But the purge is worth it because it clears out all the shit that you don't need, and it just makes your heart even lighter. So, Katrina, I hope that helps you. So, you put your candles out. You light your candles, you can do a little ritual, you put your crystals out, you put your cards out, you do all of those sorts of things. You go outside and you sit and you ground yourself, or you go to the ocean or by the river or get in the water or a bath or a spa. You can do all of those things. They are lovely things to do. You can drum, you can listen to flute music, you can chant, you can write affirmations, you can write your gratitude lists. It's all going to help you propel yourself forward and manifest. I don't so much do those things anymore. I write the lists and I say what I want to affirm, but I say to spirit, come in and just cleanse my home and charge up my crystals any day. I don't just need to wait for a full moon. Okay, let's have a look. For your card, everything fell out. Let's have a look, Katrina. What do you need to know for your highest? They're doing it again. They're doing it again. Too many. What does Katrina need to know for her highest good? As soon as I said that, I felt like that there was a heaviness across my third eye, Katrina. So we might ask spirit to come in and help clear your third eye, and ask the full moon to bring down the energy that you need for that third eye to be cleared, to make sure that we are surrounded and anything that we do is for our highest good, and we protect and anchor and bring in our energy so that it is for us. And let's have a look. For your highest good, Katrina, what do you need to know? Sacred Symbols card came up. You're going to see the signs. They're going to show you the sacred signs and symbols that you need to be aware of, that you need to see. And so, whatever your gut feeling, Katrina, that you need to do now, tonight, to release, to let go, you already know this. Spirit's already given you the signs. You just have to put them in place. Okay, guys, that's it for me. Sorry that Terry Bryan has harassed the crap out of everybody. You know that you can purchase the I'm a Manifestor Magical Oracle cards from lindawillowroberts.com.au. You can purchase my book, 7/8 of Me, A Tale of a Spiritual Adventurer. You can find me on YouTube, and please pop over to YouTube and subscribe to my YouTube channel so you get to see all the videos. Be a liker on lindawillowroberts.com.au. Send me a message on my webpage so that you get my newsletter. Find me on Instagram at roberts.linda, and I hope that you're enjoying the full moon energy, and go outside and howl at the moon. Oh, bye.